Hello YouTube, Sky.Hut here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make Yakgwa, traditional Korean cookies. So, let's get to the kitchen and get cooking. Hello YouTube. To make Yakgwa, you will need baking powder, 1 cup of flour, sesame oil, Vietnamese Saigon cinnamon. I don't have any rice wine, so I'm just using regular white wine. You will need some salt and a chunk of freshly chopped ginger. And you will also need honey. Now, one of the first things you want to do with your chunk of chopped ginger, you want to get it and you want to get it and then mallet it to get it all juiced and everything. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Now, when you juice your ginger, it should look like this. All the pulp on this side and then all the juice over here. Now here in this bowl I have my flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder that's been all mixed thoroughly. And next I will be adding 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. So here's 1 tablespoon. Then here I'm going to add another tablespoon. And sorry, this is kind of slow, but I'm only holding this with 1 hand. And here's my other tablespoon, and I'm going to get this and I'm going to mix it and I'll be right back. And now I've added my mixture with 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of rice wine, 2 tablespoons of ginger juice, and 2 teaspoons of Saigon cinnamon from Vietnam. And I'm going to mix this and I'll be right back. Okay, and after you mix the mixture, your dough should look a little bit like this, kind of crumbly, and it's doughy. And then make sure you do this on a clean surface. You're gonna do this, you're gonna roll it back, so I'll do that. Okay, now I have kneaded the dough and I've cut out the cookies in the round shapes they need to be. Next, I'm gonna put them in a pan with 4 cups of oil and I'm gonna deep fry them for about 10 minutes on low, and then about 3 minutes on high when they start floating to the top. And now you want to heat your oil until it gets to about 80 or 90 degrees Celsius. So I just have my little thermometer in there, and then I'm going to wait till it gets to that proper degree. Here they are, they're frying until they start floating to the top. They're on high heat now. We're supposed to be on it for about 5 minutes, maybe less, because they've been in here. And when they start floating to the top, I can take them out and they'll be nice and crisp all the way through. Now I'm making a honey mixture that I'm going to soak the deep fried cookies in. I made out of a cup of honey, a cup of water, and half a cup of oil, and about 2 tablespoons of Saigon Vietnamese cinnamon, and about 1 tablespoon of nutmeg. I'm going to mix this all together, and this is what we're going to soak the Yakgwa in. Okay, here are the Yakgwa cookies. I just took them out of the pan and I dried them. I soaked the grease out with some paper towels and I squished them down to soak the grease out. And now they're pretty, they're pretty safe to touch now. They're not too hot. I'm cooled down a little bit in the freezer. You don't have to. If you want, you can let them cool at room temperature for a longer period of time. So now they're pretty hard, they're pretty solid, they're not greasy or soggy anymore. And now I'm going to get them and I'm going to soak them in the honey, water, cinnamon solution. Okay, now I've put the cookies in here and I've poured the mixture on top of it. Now we're going to wait about 5 to 6 hours. Yes. As in 60 minutes per hour times 6 or 5. And then after that, we're going to come back to it. And then we're going to get these cookies and then put them on a strainer and drain them. So, while our Yakgwa is soaking in the honey water solution, I figured I'd teach you a little bit of Korean. Let's learn a little bit about the Yakgwa that I'm cooking. Yakgwa actually translates into medicinal cooking, which means it's healthy for you. It's a medicine cookie. And it's been used in Korea for many centuries. In fact, leading up to 3,000 years, this is how old this recipe is. Now let's learn some Korean words and phrases. 안녕하세요 is hello in Korean. But if you're talking to someone that's around your age or someone younger than you, all you have to do is just say 안녕. 사랑해요 is I love you in Korean. But if you're just talking to someone your age or younger than you can just say 사랑해. Thank you is 감사합니다. I don't know is 몰라, which means I don't know. Don't go is 참아. Hey friend is 친구. meaning hey and 친구 meaning friend. Say sorry is 미안합니다. Which means sorry. Now it's about time to go check on those cookies. They're probably done soaking by now. Let's go check. Now you take the cookies out of the mixture after 5 to 6 hours, and now you let them strain it for about 2 hours. And that ginger pulp from a while ago when we were squeezing the juice out of the ginger, you'll want to save that because we'll mix it with some walnuts and some pecans, and we're going to crunch them up and mix them all up so we can make a garnish for the top of the cookie. Okay, now I've made the garnish. This garnish is made out of pecans, sesame seeds, chopped up pine needles, cinnamon, just a pinch of honey, just a pinch of brown sugar, and just a drop of sesame oil. And then I got this little meat mallet. I just got there and I started just going around. And now that your yakgwa has finished draining, you can now garnish the top with the garnish, and then simply get some chopsticks, pick them up, and eat away.